That's right, Smitty. That's right. That's right. Let's go. Let's do this. Yes, let's go, people.
As manager, David Ross will be the bridge between the players and the baseball operations department, where Ross previously served as a special assistant.
Nervous? I just kid. Good to see you. Yeah.
Although he's a familiar face in the front office, during the hiring process, Ross never felt that becoming the Cubs manager was a guarantee.
Everybody was like, what was the interview process? Everybody, what the interview process like? It's like, I told Theo, it was like when he left me, he shook my hand. I was like, man, thank you so much for, your time and taking it really seriously. So I'm like, okay, like, I didn't get it, like, no biggie, like, and then I'm walking down, I'm like, like kind of disappointed. And then he called and he was like, hey, I want you to know that, I think you'll be a great manager one day and like that. And I'm like, dang it. Like that. And in my head, I hadn't heard a word he said. It's just like, I'm already talking about, in my mind, like, thanks for the opportunity, like, I really grew from this, and, and then he told me, he was like, and, you're our guy. And I'm like, what? Yeah, it was like, cool. So I was fired up, man.
The last time fans saw David Ross in a Cubs jersey, he was being carried off the field as a World Series champion.
I'm so proud of these guys. The city of Chicago deserves this. With these guys.
It may have been a storybook ending, but his career was far from a fairy tale. Ross navigated 15 years in the majors as a backup catcher, the ultimate journeyman, playing for 6 organizations across both the American and National League. What he lacked in natural ability, he made up for with grit.
Now he's gone.
Teamwork, and a knack for rising to the occasion.
Ross flies one into center, sends Davis back at the wall. It's gone! The 39-year-old in his final game, David Ross.
Ross's career longevity earned him the respect of his teammates, along with the nickname Grandpa Rossi.
Yeah, like, who's gonna wear these? Really, Rossi? I'm surprised I even have these anymore.
After 4 seasons of calling Ross his friend and teammate, Jon Lester is now referring to Ross by a new name.
Yeah, he's my boss, but now we're kind of in it together. It's kind of back to competing now. And everybody's making a big deal about when he comes and takes me out of a game. I mean, at the end of the day, he took me out of the game when he was catching me. Let's be honest. I mean, he made the calls back there and knew when I was done and knew when I still had some stuff left in the tank. So nothing's really changed. It's just now he's the boss man.
No Cubs player knows the new boss as well as Lester.
That's my David Ross memorabilia right there. I think he wrote something sarcastic, probably. Yeah, he said, "You're welcome," which is par for the course for him. That's a really cool picture of me and him. I think everybody always talked about Rossi being a manager, and I think there's certain guys in this game that could be managers, just matter if they wanted to do it. Obviously, it's a big step. You're going from doing no coaching to now you're the guy. I don't think people really know Rossi's full personality. He's such a competitor.
Throw to first, they're gonna get him! Out at first, Cubs win!
He's a perfectionist when it comes to certain details, and he expects a lot of you.
Lester has already had a storied 14-year career. Now that Ross is his manager, he's hoping to repeat the success they shared as teammates.
I'm ready for a couple more seasons. It's going to be a great new, not only a chapter in my life, but a chapter in his life and a chapter in just the organization's life, and see how he grows in this whole deal. I'm excited for it.
Coming up on Cubs 162, Jon Lester and Jason Heyward plot the next chapters of their careers, while rookie Nico Hoerner begins his Cubs story.